booktube. It's Missy, and today I wanted to share with you guys my TBR list and a few announcements for February 2014. Excuse me, my voice is kind of scratchy. I'm getting sick. My kids have been sick for the last 2 weeks, and I have finally caught it. And let me just explain that. I feel sick. And I think that you guys are going to think that I'm totally trash looking. So I figured the hat would cover up the sick face, maybe. Probably not. I'm trying to be organized here, so let's see if I can coordinate everything. First is the announcements. I was able to get a lot of books this month, and I'm waiting for them to all come in the mail, and this is why. So my husband bought himself a gun, and my rule is whatever price his gun costs, I get to buy that much in books, so that way we both have our hobbies covered and it's fair. Otherwise, I don't know. I have a sister who's 3 years younger than me, and I'm always about things being fair. So he agreed to this, and I'm really excited to share with you guys my book hauls coming soon. All right, so the next announcement is he also ordered my tripod, and so I will be able to do videos without this makeshift ugly phone stand that I'm using, which is 3 board games and some pillows. Now, let me kind of go slowly. I'm just going to flip my my phone around so you can kind of see what's going on here. And yeah, you see that? I've been using this for the last couple of videos because it is better than shaky hand cam. Ooh, that was ugly. All right. Okay, so next, because of the tripod, I will be able to start Cozy Corner on Fridays, coming soon. Look for it. Okay, first in the TBR is Insomnia. I know I talked about this in my wrap-up last month, and I didn't get to it, so I'll be reading it this month. It is by J.R. Johansson, and I'm like 35 pages in. The next book is Rotten Ruins. This is the 3rd book, and let me kind of give you a little history on this. So the first book is Rotten Ruin, and it's a Benny Umura series. It's a zombie series, which is really good, and it was the first zombie books that I was exposed to. I really enjoyed the first one, and so I got the second one, which was Dust and Decay, from the library, and I liked that one too. And then during Christmas time, when I got my gift cards from Amazon, I was able to purchase the 2 novellas that go in between the books. So for part after Dust and Decay is the novella Dead and Gone, which is 2.5. I do have it on my Kindle. I was going to show you guys pictures, but I don't have the Kindle Fire, so it's just black and white and crap anyway. So it is called Dead and Gone. And then so this one is the 3rd book, which is Flesh and Bone. And these are all by Jonathan Mayberry. So this is Flesh and Bone, and that's book 3. And then there's a novella before you get to book 4, and that is called Tooth and Nail. And then you get to book 4, and that is called Fire and Ash. I was going to purchase this entire book set from Barnes & Noble during the Christmas season, and it's $75, and I was not about to pay $75. So I put it on my Amazon wish list, and on Amazon it's only $43. So yeah, I will be buying these sometime in the future. All right, so the next book I will be reading is The Chaos to the Stars by Kirsten White. I did enjoy her Paranormality series. The first book is really good, and the next 2 books are okay. I didn't really like the ending, but the first book was awesome. So I'm hoping I enjoy that book. The next book is The Monstrumologist. Lots of people have been talking about this. Actually, old videos have been talking about this. And so it's a scary monster book, and I really want to read it. I hate this cover. I'm actually glad that they changed it to the other ones. And you will see in my book haul what I got. But hint, hint, I got this series. So I'm excited to read it this month. That way I can just start on the next ones as soon as I get them. All right. Oh, That was by Rick Yancey. I'm pretty sure everybody knew that. All right, the next book I'm going to read this month is The Magician King, and that is by Lev, Grossman. I did read The Magicians, which is the first book. People keep saying it's like the adult Harry Potter series. And maybe just because, you know, they're both in boarding schools that deal with magic. But it's really good, and it's about an emo kid who, you know, really wants life to be like his imagination and like his favorite childhood book, which is something similar to Narnia. And so you find out what happens and what kind of adventures he goes on, which is, it's really good. You know what though is funny is this guy, like when I was reading it, I had to have the thesaurus on my computer out because it was almost like this man wrote with a thesaurus sitting next to him. So instead of writing any words that you would already know in your, you know, everyday vocab, he wrote weird, like, boulder dash words, and I had to look up all these definitions because either I didn't hear about these words before or I was confused on the meaning. Anyways, so it's kind of tedious to read, but the plot is good, and I did enjoy reading it overall. The next book is the Curse Workers series, and this is from Holly Black. This is The White Cat. I'm excited. I like Holly Black after I read The Coldest Girl in Coal Town, and I've also read her Doll Bones, her middle grade book, so I'm excited to continue on with this author. All right, and then the next couple books I don't have to show you because it's coming in at the library this Thursday, so I'll just kind of go over them. And now that I know that I cannot put the books into my videos because I suck and I have the free Movie Maker and it doesn't do that, and if it does, please tell me how to do it, and then that way I can not look like an idiot when I make my next video. All right, so the first book that will be arriving is called Last Dance by Linda Joy Singleton, and it's called the Seers series, which is just, it's a girl who is a psychic, and her grandma's a psychic too, and she's supposed to be her grandma's apprentice, but she pretends that she doesn't have these psychic abilities, and so the grandma hires on like an apprentice who she ends up liking, and something goes down in the book. I read it a long time ago, so I can't remember exactly the details, but I'm excited to read the second book finally now that the library has the rest of the series. All right, the next two books on my list are continuations from my last book haul, or not book haul, but my last wrap-up, which were the two mangas that I read. The first one is The Alice in Country of Hearts by Quen Rose, and so I'll be getting book 2. And then the next one is the cute pink bunny one, which is called Amulet, and that is from Kazu Kibuishi. So that's coming on Thursday, and I'm excited to get on with the series. And then lastly is another little piece. Sounds really good, almost like a Carrie type of book. I'm just going to read you the sentence that, not just a sentence, but like a paragraph that caught my eye, and this is the reason why I wanted to read this book. And it says, Annalise Rose Gordon stumbled out of the woods and into a high school party. She was screaming, drenched in blood. Then she vanished. I like scary books, and I'm really, really excited to read this one. So that's it for my announcements and my TBR list. I think it was 11 or 12 books that I'm planning on reading this month. Hopefully I finish them all, depending on, you know, my schedule and how busy I am. And again, I'm sorry about the voice. I didn't want to wait until later to do it, because who knows, I tend to lose my voice when I get sick, and then I wouldn't have been able to do it for a couple days. So thank you all for watching, and have a good weekend. Bye!